Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Today's flavor is s'mores by Dunkin' Donuts. I think it's the last one I have. It was one of their summer flavors. It was really good. It's only 21 degrees, but it's going to be a high of 35 today with snow in the forecast. As a matter of fact, there's snow in the forecast for the next 5 days anyway. So I'm going to have to venture out because I need to pick up a prescription at Walmart and I need to drop off some things at my mom's house. So I don't know if I'll venture out today or not. Have to wait and see. It's not what I feel like doing, but sometimes we have to do what we have to do. So yesterday I didn't do much of anything and it felt really good. And then this morning I slept all the way to 7:30 and it's been starting to be light at 7:30 now. So that's good. The days are getting longer. So I'll take it. But anyway, I don't know what else I'm doing today. I just kind of go with the flow most days. So I'm feeling pretty good about my downstairs of the house here. I can walk in any room and it's neat and tidy. Now there are some things that need to go out in the trash, like the old ottoman I have, but that won't be until next Thursday. So in the meantime, it's in the middle of my living room and taking up space, but that's okay. So we'll see. There'll be lots of trash going out this week, that's for sure, from all the basement cleanup. And it always makes me feel good when I have a lot of trash that needs to go. And I don't normally save garbage. But, there's always things when you're purging that you really can't do much with. You can't donate it because it's not in good enough shape. So when you're purging, you always end up with some trash. But, there were a lot of cardboard boxes and things from putting together the shelving. So I do save some cardboard for in my garden. I put it under mulch. But I think I have enough of that for next spring. So cheers. Very tasty. So, all right, my friends, I will meet you over there at the budget book. Okay, back at the budget book. Well, yesterday I didn't spend any money. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't do anything. I did look around on Amazon for a couple of things that I still need, but they're just in my cart. Still trying to decide what the best deal is and if I really need this or I don't. So sometimes I do that. I just look around and put things in my cart, and then a lot of times what I'll do is end up putting them in my wish list because they aren't things that I really need right at the moment. So, I'm trying to keep this a low spend January. Actually, I would like to keep it a low spend year in as far as discretionary spending goes because, as you guys know, I need some home repairs still done, which are going to be very expensive. So for me, I can only pretty much save money on food and other discretionary things because, that's pretty much the only place where I can save money for other things that are more important. So I've been doing this tracking of my spending for, I think I started it in 2020. Well, it was around that time frame. So I've been doing this for quite a while, and I had debt that I had to pay off, which I did. I paid it all off. And then January is the last payment for my generator, and that was around $1,000, but I did it same as cash. So my whole main goal is to live within my means. So that is my goal. It's not to, save a ton of money anymore. I mean, I'm retired, so I live on a low income, a retirement income. So for me, I figure, I'd like to at least have the things that I need, and then also spend some money on the things that I want. So the organizer, which is not counted on here, that's household expenses, that cost me $750. But I'll tell you, that was money well spent in my opinion, because, I just needed a kickstart to get things done. So that'll enable me to finish my purging, and it's all organized, but I still need to purge a lot of things down there in my basement. But now at least I can go through there and take my time and not worry about it, and, I don't have to worry about getting things organized. And like I said, I will probably hire those ladies again to help me with empty out my garage attic, because there's a lot of Christmas stuff up there that I don't want anymore. There's no point to storing it. I mean, I have things up there that I really enjoy, but they're so hard to get to up there in the attic that it's impossible for me to bring down all that stuff. Well, I could do it, but honestly, it's a pull-down attic, and that ladder is getting kind of scary. So anyway, I'll be doing that in the spring, and it'll probably cost me about the same, because I'm sure taking those things out of the attic is going to take a while. And then, so that's the plan anyway. So we'll see how that goes. But I really, really would like to finish my purging this year, if possible. I mean, it's going to still continue to be an ongoing process, one in, one out, that sort of thing. But it won't be as intense. When you're going through a transitional period, it's a lot of work. So, okay, well, that's my plan for the budget in 2025. And we'll see how I do. I want to start documenting actually what I do every day in sort of like a morning pages style type thing. I keep saying I'm going to do that, but I still have to start. So, but today is the 12th of January, so I guess it's a good day to start, and we'll see if I do or not. So, all right, well, I'll be back. All right, let's have a coffee this morning. So cheers, my friends. It's time to do another reading from Life Lessons from Julia Cameron. Great book. So I was sitting here getting ready to do the reading for January 12th. So I read through it, and it's a good, very good reading. But I thought to myself, I really need a reading today that speaks to me. So I randomly opened a page, and this is what the reading says. So, and I'll come back to this because this is like day 56. I'll come back to this and repeat it again. So I'm going to read today's, which is the 12th, but I'm also going to read the one from day 56. So this is from day 56. Depressed one, you move through your days saddled with sorrow. Your moods are dark. No matter what good comes to you, you look for the woeful side. Seeking darkness, you find it. Stop. Stop your painful imagings. Ask us to help you. We can lighten your heavy heart. We can guide you to simple actions that lift your esteem. Ask us to love you. We can teach you to love yourself. Self-love cures depression. Let us help you to heal. The reason that spoke to me was I'm not by nature a depressed person. In fact, there's been very few times in my life where I can say I felt depressed. But lately, I've been heading down that path and I don't want to go there. So that's one reason why I'm doing a lot of the things that I'm doing in my house. It's a self-soothing thing to have my house organized, and to lighten up my load is very self-soothing to me. So, and of course, last year, you guys know, and I don't want to come across as whiny or anything like that, but last year was not a good year for me, and it wasn't a good year for a lot of people. I realize that. So that's why I thought I would do this reading sort of out of sequence, because it really spoke to me this morning. So there's a lot of things that you might want to try to self-soothe. For some people, it's buying themselves something nice. You know, maybe a new lipstick, a new nail polish, having your hair cut, or all of the above, you know, making yourself feel better about certain things. So that's one thing you can do. I mean, you can take $20. If you like to shop, you can take $20 with you and go crazy at Dollar Tree. So that's one way you can soothe yourself. You just don't want to get yourself further into a depression by owing money and adding another problem to your plate. You don't want to do that. But going out and doing a little self-soothing shopping, buying yourself a new blouse or a couple new blouses if they're on sale. But keep a handle on it. Don't go crazy. So let me know in the comments below some of the things that you might do to self-soothe yourself. It's, you know, it doesn't help that it's winter and the weather's so crummy. So try and make yourself go out and do something, whatever speaks to you. If you're a loner, you know, maybe take a little walk if you can, or just get out among some people. That might help. So I want to go ahead and read the passage for today as well, because it kind of goes with what I've just talked about. But let me know in the comments below some of the things. Well, let all of us know, because I know a lot of you like to read the comments. So let us know what are some of the things that you do to make yourself feel better. Feeling gratitude, making yourself a gratitude jar, or just writing down every day all the good things that happen to you by maybe starting some morning pages and focusing more on the positive. Having self-reflection talks to yourself in a mirror helps a lot. I do that all the time. You know, I mean, it's not crazy. It's cheaper than therapy. You can talk to yourself and think about all the good things that are happening in your life instead of always focusing on the negative. That's not good. That's never been me, but especially with the end of the year. Now, Christmas Eve, we had a really, really nice Christmas Eve. It was one of the nicest that I can remember. They're always nice. But for some reason, it just flowed. It was just a very, very pleasant, calm evening. But for me, I'm just very, very sad since I had to let go of my one dog. And it just makes me really, really sad. So let me go ahead and read this other reading from today, from the 12th. And it's Noisy One. Learn to appreciate silence. Learn to lead your life without a voiceover. The news of the day is frequently harsh. You hear of catastrophe, not kindness. Your spirit flags. The future looms dark. Stop your dire imagings. Listen instead for the still, small voice that comes to you with quietude. Mine is a voice of peace, calm, and optimism. It brings you much good if you open your heart to receive it. Your heart has ears that listen acutely. Silence speaks to them. Listen now and feel your mood gently lifting. So I thought those two readings went very well together. A constant diet of watching the news. I never used to watch the news when I was younger. But lately, with all the craziness going on, I have been watching the news, not the mainstream media. I never watch that garbage. But I do like to watch independent people, independent reporters that report what's going on in the world. And personally, I have been doing too much of that, and I know it. So I need to stop doing that, and I get a lot of my news stories through YouTube, and when I see that different reporters are all reporting the same thing, then I tend to believe that that's what is actually going on. But I never ever watch the mainstream media news. I mean, it's just one disaster after another. Never any good news. So I like to watch things that educate me, whether it's like medical things that might benefit me, anything like that. I know that's another thing that a lot of people, especially elderly people, but it's not just for the elderly, their health, if you don't have good health, that can be very disturbing and very depressing. So trying to focus on things to help yourself, maybe trying different, like a holistic approach to things, or maybe trying different supplements to see if they help. I mean, that's kind of what I've been doing, trying different supplements to see if I can't resolve some of my gut issues naturally. And sometimes, yeah, it works, and sometimes it doesn't work. But you have to keep trying. So helping yourself and not just giving up, just trying different things to see if, something helps for you. So I like to watch a lot of videos that talk about different supplements and things that you can do. Eric Berg, he has a lot of good advice on his channel, and he goes into a lot of depth about why a certain supplement or herb or whatever, he has data behind what he suggests. Another doctor is Dr. Mandel. I forget the name of his channel, but he has a lot of good advice. But, you know, do your own search. I mean, I'm just making suggestions. Do your own search and find some maybe online information that you can use to help yourself if you have a lot of health issues. But sometimes you just have to plow through it and do the best you can and work with what you have. So anyway, I want to focus more on the positive. So writing morning pages will help you do that. And not always focusing on negative things. Taking care of something else besides yourself, whether that's a plant or a pet or a family member, you know, that can help you self-soothe as well. So anyway, that's what spoke to me this morning, and I think I'm going to have another maybe pajama day. I've decided I'm not going out today. I'll probably go out tomorrow, but I think today I'm just going to do some reflection of how I can lighten my mood. And I know it takes time. It just sometimes time is all you need. And, you know, then you can get back to your normal happy self. At least I think that's what works the best. So, all right, well, I will be back and have some meals with you. Okay, here's this morning's brunch, cooking for one. I found these grapes in my refrigerator. Well, they weren't lost, but I forgot about them. So I'm going to try and get those eaten up. I have my potato crowns. They're from Mark's. And here I have some garlic naan bread with some brie cheese that I actually bought for Christmas, but we didn't eat it because we had a whole lot of other things to eat. So I need to get that eaten up. And I did it in my air fryer to melt it. So there is today's meal for one, using up what I have. I bought this dog toy many years ago when these guys were puppies, and it's just kind of been floating around. So I decided to clean it up, and it takes little treats, and they roll the ball around, and then the treats fall out. So I figured it would give them something to do. Yeah, they're having fun. Oh, they always find a corner. Okay, they're having fun. Dinner is another wrap. I have some onions here. And under here I have the rest of the tempeh bacon. I have a couple of not chicken tenders. Using up the rest of the tomatoes, I have a few left. And the spinach and herb wrap. So I'm going to have another wrap for dinner because I really enjoyed that yesterday. So that is tonight's dinner for one. Well, alrighty then. Dinner was good. I've been enjoying the wraps, and it's helping me use up some of the things from my freezer. So I'm trying to use up things that I already have, but today I did order some eggs from Mark's, and of course the eggs that I wanted, they were all sold out, so they substituted more expensive eggs. So now I have enough eggs for quite a while. So that's fine. And, you know, eggs last a long time, so it's not a big deal. So, yeah, I'm, well, hello. Hello. I had another very slacker day today. Oh, let's see. Oh, here he is. We were a bunch of slackers today. Yes, we were. Yes, we were. So anyway, that was my big day today. I really didn't cook anything. I just kind of relaxed still. I'm thinking about getting a small coffee table for my living room. Oh boy, somebody's got to go out. I'll be right back. Yeah, my little man, he definitely lets me know when he wants to go out. He's very verbal about it. But he's, all in all, he's a really quiet dog. Not like my little Lizzie, who barks about everything. She's very verbal. But anyway, so if you're feeling a little down, I mean, it's January, it's kind of not unusual, you know, with the weather the way it is. And when I feel like that, I start rearranging and fixing things, and just to take my mind off feeling sad. That's what I do. So anyway, that's all I have for you today, my friends. I'm going to go be a slacker a little bit more. Maybe tomorrow I have a little bit more energy. I don't know, we'll see. So, but in the meantime, I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. Bless you. And I'll see you next time.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Don't forget to share, and thanks for watching.